At the edge of a quiet field, there lay a little seed. It wasn't round or smooth like the others. Its shell was cracked in several places, and one side looked slightly crushed, as if life had stepped on it before it ever had a chance to begin. All around it, the other seeds whispered among themselves. "Look at that one," they said. "It will never grow. It's already broken. Poor thing." The little seed heard everything. It couldn't speak, but if it could, it would have said, I know I'm not like the rest. I can feel the cracks. I can feel the damage. Maybe I'm not meant to grow at all." Days passed, and the farming season arrived. A gentle farmer came walking across the field with a bag of seeds in his hands. He scattered them evenly over the soil. When he reached the broken seed, he paused for a moment. He lifted it gently, as if it were fragile treasure. "So you survived the storm," he murmured. His voice carried warmth instead of pity. "You may look broken, little one, but sometimes the ones with cracks let the light in the best." And with that, he placed the seed into the earth, soft, warm, forgiving. At first, the little seed felt scared. The soil pressed against it from all sides. It was dark, quiet, and nothing like the open air above. It wondered if the farmer made a mistake. How could something broken rise from this darkness? But the soil whispered softly, "Don't fear me. I'm here to hold you, not hurt you." The days grew warmer. The seed felt the sun above, even though it couldn't see it. Drops of rain seeped into the ground and wrapped around it like cool arms. For the first time, the seed felt something new inside itself. A tiny push, a small spark, a gentle strength beginning to stir. But the cracks were still there, and the broken seed doubted. "What if I'm too damaged to grow?" it wondered. One night, a deep voice rose from the soil beside it. It came from an old root, strong, wise, and steady. "You think you are broken," the root said, "but cracks don't stop growth. They only make room for it." The seed trembled. "But everyone said I wouldn't make it." "That's because they only saw your shell. They never knew your heart." The words settled inside the seed like warm rain. That night, something shifted. The seed pushed just a little, and then for the first time, it sprouted. A small shoot rose from the broken shell. It didn't matter that the shell had cracks. The cracks actually helped the sprout slip through more easily. The little plant stretched toward the sun, breaking free from the earth. Days passed, then weeks. The sprout grew taller, stronger, greener. The other seeds, now seedlings beside it, watched in disbelief. "How is that possible?" they said. "That one was broken. It shouldn't have grown higher than any of us." But the little plant didn't boast. It simply turned its leaves toward the sun and whispered, "Thank you for not giving up on me." One afternoon, the farmer returned to the field. He noticed something different. Among all the new plants, the tallest and brightest was the one that had been cracked, crushed, and doubted. He knelt beside it and ran his fingers over its soft leaves. "You see, strength doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from surviving what tried to break you." The plant swayed gently, as if bowing in gratitude. When the season changed, the once broken seed had grown into the strongest plant in the field. It stretched higher than all the others, its leaves wide and full, its color richer. Bees loved it, Birds rested in its shade. The wind passed through it and sang. But the plant never forgot where it came from. When new seeds fell to the ground, scared and unsure, it whispered through the rustling leaves, "You are not your cracks. You are not your past. Bloom anyway. The world is waiting."